Yeah, good morning, my dear students. Today we are discussing about Down syndrome. So, what is the Down syndrome and what are the symptoms? And the next one, how to identify the Down syndrome and how to cause the Down syndrome. So, first of all, the Down syndrome it is also known as a trisomy 21. So, it is also known as a trisomy 21 or Down syndrome. So, the Down syndrome it is a mainly occurs in the chromosomal. Any changes occurs in the chromosomal, it leads to the Down syndrome. Chromosomal caused in the presence of all are part of the third copy of chromosome number 21. So what is that name is a trisomy 21. Trisomy 21 means, so chromosomal 21 is affected. Any changes occurs in the chromosomal number 21. So total how many chromosomes presented in our body? Total 46 chromosomes. In the total 46 chromosome, the 21 chromosome number 21, any changes occurs in that chromosome, it leads to the Down syndrome. So the Down syndrome, it is the most commonly, it is a chromosomal abnormality in the human bodies. Chromosomal abnormalities is presented in the human body is known as the Down syndrome. So it is a typically associated with the delay the cognitive ability, means mental retardation, changes in the mental retardation also. And the next one, physical growth, mentally disturbed, physically disturbed, and particularly set or facial characters. So physically easily identify the Down syndrome, physical changes, chemical characteristically changes, and the next one, mentally also changes. So how to identify it? For example, so here this one point. So average IQ of young adult Down syndrome around 50. So average adults is have the how much Down syndrome is a 50 is presented. So whereas young adults Down syndrome, whereas young adults without condition typically have the IQ is a 100. So the IQ is 100. In case of in young adults, the Down syndrome is presented. So the IQ is only below 70. Below 70. That is the physical mentally IQ power is decreases. So the large portion of individual Down syndrome have the severe disabilities are presented in the human body. What are their like signs and symptoms? So the signs and symptoms Down syndrome characterized by the neotization of the brain and body. So neotenization of the brain and body. The Down syndrome characterized by the discoloration, maturation. So maturation. So there is no development is known as a neoteny maturation. So and incomplete morphogenesis and etc. Incomplete or 50% development of organs, 50% development working of the body. So the symptoms is known as a neotenization. So the neotenization is presented in the human body with the Down syndrome. So individual with the Down syndrome may have some all are following physical characters. What are their characters? So first one character is a small chin. Small chin is known as a microgenia. Microgenia means small chin. And the next one, eye effects and muscle effects, poor muscle tone, and nasal bridge, and etc. These like a face like a flat and broad neck and spots on the face. These like characters all are presented in the body. And the next one, this then fifth finger. And then next number, different types of characters are identified. Short fingers, sixth finger also. These type of characters are presented in the body with the Down syndrome. So here how to the growth parameters, such as it affected on the not only organs, it affected on the growth, the height, weight also. So the height factor, weight factor, and the head circumference small in the children, and typically individual in some age, different type of characters are presented in the body. So here in the adults, the short stature and bowed legs, and the average height means 5 feet 1 inch. So for women is a 4 feet 9 inches. So these are all are these 4 feet 9 inches and 5 feet 1 inch. These characters are decreases compared than the normal values. All type of characters like physical characters and the next one mental characters, and etc characters all are decreases compared than the normal values with the Down syndrome. So it's also called as a trisomy. Why? Because of it affected on the chromosome number 21. So these characters, these all are characters. So these all characters are changes in the body. So what are there? Like first one, growth failure, and flat back head, and abnormal ears, loop of fingers, and special skin ridges pattern. And the next one, these type of characters means broad face, broad and flat face, and short and broad hands, small and big wrinkles, and etc. These type of characters are presented in the body. These are all are the genetically formation. So the Down syndrome disorders based on having the many copies of gene located in the chromosome number 21. These all type of characters are located in the chromosome number 21. It leads to the mutation means sudden changes occurs in the genetical sequence. It leads to also Down syndrome. So, in general, the leads over expectation of genes. Understanding the gene involving may help the target the medical treatment. And estimation of the chromosome number 21 contains them how many genes? 200 to 250 genes. In the 200 and 250 genes, which one gene is affected with the Down syndrome, which one gene is changes in the 200 to 250 genes. That one is also identified, and region of the chromosome that contain main gene responsible for the pathogenesis of Down syndrome. And the extra chromosomal material also, it leads to the Down syndrome. What is that extra chromosomal? Like total how many chromosomes are present in our body? 46 chromosomes. So 46 plus XX, 46 plus YY chromosomes. So these are all are presented in the male and female characters. At that moment, arrangement of this XX chromosomes, arrangement of X and Y chromosomes, it is typically it is arrangements of the X and Y chromosomes. It leads to the Down syndrome also. Here, so check one this last one point. So here 46 XX and 47 XX chromosomes, 46 actually 46 chromosomes are presented, but 47 chromosomes are presented. It leads to the Down syndrome also. So these type of characters and presented in the body genetically and physically and affected the chromosome number 21. So it leads to the Down syndrome. These physical characters are these characters are identified in our baby. So it leads to the Down syndrome. So if you have any doubts from this topic, tomorrow we will discuss. Thank you.